Welcome to Anthor's Performance. This is Wifey's Bronco, episode 2 of modifications. Got shit moved around in the garage. We have box. Wife is in there. She's gonna put stuffs in here. There's also a baby bean.
Kids got snacks.
What all did you get?
A lot of... Say hi.
Hi!
A lot of... Got some decals for the inside to break up some of the...
Bland?
Black.
Yeah.
Gray, whatever color you want to call it. Some paracord handles. Some storage bins. Some more storage bins.
Yeah, there's no fucking storage in here.
It's a man's truck.
No storage.
It has 2 cup holders at least, but we're going to make that 4 once those are made.
So, what is it? These things?
We have 2 of the 4, I believe. I'm still waiting on a set.
And then you got the thing that goes there, right?
Yeah, we got a saddle storage and then the under pockets for the
under pockets there. And then we got a thing that replaces that thing.
Yeah, this right here.
Yeah, it makes chargy bits happen. And then there's a thing for in there that makes chargy bits happen.
Because when everything's wireless, why have your phone out? You can get that GoPro she got.
So that's what we got. She's gonna start working. It's her truck. She's gonna work on it. Box. Check in with you when she starts going. This Bronco is still pretty cool.
After inside.
Huh?
Thank you.
Trash. If I remember right.
A 7 or an 8.
They're an 8. If I remember right. I had to take one apart not that long ago.
That's what those are. Thank you.
She's gonna start with the little saddle thing. She's gonna clean stuff up because it's got double-sided tape on it. Fine tools. Here's one. Here's the 8 that goes to that guy. That's a 10. That's a nope. This stuff's a mess. We've been working kind of late to get that guy done, so we can get that guy up on there. There's a Super E for this thing in the trunk of that thing.
What's he?
Huh?
I think something's here.
No, I said there's a Super E
Oh,
S&S carburetor for that fucking soft tail. Yeah. Wrenching wife.
Is that a funny noise?
That thing holds the fucking stick perfectly.
What is it? Oh,
The box. Yeah, I just wedged it in the box.
You get yourself stuck.
Say probably. She said I'm a
It's
bean.
a really long screw.
Yeah. Ford been doing that lately.
It's not Nissan long, but it's long.
No. If it was Nissan long, it'd have twice as many threads.
Yeah. Oh my god! There you go. These are hardly in there.
They just hold that. They literally hold that trim on. And they're long enough that you can put the fucking feathers on them. And they're strong enough that it's fine.
I got my blue stickers in there.
Where?
Blue stickers, I don't know. They're on the counter somewhere. I think it's in front of the coffee maker. On the table. Munchkin! So it's called a socket. And then that bit It's called a ratchet. Yeah, socket. Ratchet. Bolt. You don't want the bolt.
No.
No. Alright. Want one of these?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Yep. Handle.
Yeah.
We'll go with the black sides down.
No.
Yeah. Start it by hand. What are you thinking?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
More
you.
stickers.
There it goes.
Hey.
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 Yeah. Come on. No.
I like to like have some oh shit moments just to stretch these out a little bit.
Yeah.
Me.
Bean.
You just hold on to them when we take the doors off. We'll be alright.
Right. When it warms up too, they'll soften a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah. You will.
Pumpkin.
I gotta get better ratchets for the house.
Get go. Go.
Where you go going?
So I'm going out.
Where you go going?
Got a hot date.
Best not have a hot day. You're only
Yeah.
Yeah.
a year and a half.
Hey. Go.
Alright, so that's one installed.
Installed.
What'd you use to do that?
A ratchet and a socket.
What size socket?
It's an 8.
8. Okay, pretty easy. 2 bolts.
Yep. Say
We'll
Bean
move-
learned what they were.
We'll move on to future tasks. So that's all 4 of those. What are you doing next?
Gonna do door pockets.
Door
Not the
pockets.
big ones, little ones.
Little guys. This one's down here.
These guys right here.
Kids yelling at the camera.
She's yelling at everything.
She's gonna be the next YouTuber.
So these are directional. Before you take off the sticky tape,
Make sure it fits your
make
shit.
sure it's the correct side. So it's gonna sit about like that in there.
Hell yeah, that looks pretty good.
So not completely flush, but aftermarket.
That's pretty close.
It'll do the thing.
Stop your phone from falling out the
It will
bottom.
stop your phone falling.
Or your vape.
Or change. What do you put in door pockets normally?
Don't put change in door pockets.
Starbucks straw.
They rattle. Rattles are bad.
They are bad.
Rattles make the tism go fucky.
You've put change in my door panel pockets. I always clean just to make sure there's no fingerprints and goop and shit. Munchkin? Why are you yelling at me? Yeah? What'd you throw at me? Oh, your toy. The fun part.
See how
Peeling.
good this double-sided tape is?
Peeling the peeling stick.
Grumpy pants! What you doing?
Feels like we might need a heat gun. It's just coming off way too easy. So peel. Make sure it's all the way in. Peel and stick works really well. I didn't get this side back as far as I'd like it, but it'll do.
Now we're gonna do the rest.
Yeah.
What are we doing next?
This one is a storage tray organizer thing for the center console.
Baby's upset. She's sleepy, but it's not sleep time yet.
This one's relatively inexpensive, but it's got a wireless charger, so
Yeah, nice.
why not? If you have a lower level model that doesn't have
A
a
wireless
wireless
charger.
charger. Pop out old thing. There is a plug-in bit right there.
And the Bronco hidden key slots down there.
Oh yeah, the little
Yeah, key cut up. That's free if your key battery dies.
Since I didn't follow everybody else and just let you put it by the button. Ooh.
Motorcycle?
And it's also got a free extra USB bit. Whatever you might use. I don't like cords, so we're just gonna find my bit.
Wire tie that mug back to itself.
All the way.
Yeah.
Plug it in. Check
You
the
wanna play
lid.
with the lid?
I just pulled out one loop.
A little wrap.
Give it some play, but not a whole lot.
The baby.
Extra charging bit if you need one. We're gonna have charging bits for days in this thing.
That's the goal.
With 2 babies, that's probably not a bad idea anyway. And it just sits nicely in the little pre-cut bits. Not bad for a cheap one.
Yeah, fills up the whole thing.
And now, my phone's over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna test. Anyway.
Hold on to this. Nope.
Battery all the way on.
Okay, it probably has to be running to turn on the 12-volt thing.
Oh.
Oh no. It says charging.
So let's put it back on accessory. Little lightning bolt. We are
Very
charging.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
I'll update you with how fast that is when I know how
Yeah.
fast that works.
We'll see how well it works later.
Anyway, with these double-sided stickies, I would do them one at a time. You would start with that center bit and very gingerly place it up and over the saddle. Then once you get it to the side, you do the side bits individually, like one side and then the other side. You don't want to undo them all at once because it'll stick to where you don't want to put it, and that's not fun. So we'll check in once I get her installed. Or I'll just install it and y'all can watch. I don't care. We'll see how it goes. First, make sure you clean your spot. This one came with wipes and promoter so that it doesn't not stick. Cleaner. This car is fairly clean. No one's really touched anything anywhere, but just to make sure. Dealership detail shops, you never know if they're gonna miss anything. A little dirty in there. pop in some adhesion promoter, get that set and good to go. That's what they call it anyway. As to whether or not that's what it is, I don't know. That's what it says. You know, I don't think I'll be able to get this one out without stressing it, so we'll do opposite of what I said and see how it goes. If it don't work, it's like, I think this part's like 15 bucks, so I don't care if I have to buy a new one. Just make sure it sits right when I get it in there. Alrighty, nice and easy, here we go. Make sure she's sitting where I want her to, looks like it, and press down. I don't think that's going anywhere. The sides do more gripping than the top does. Yeah, it'll hold things like keys, phone, business cards, whatever. Pretty sturdy. It's an iPhone. Looking good. Alright, so this next bit I'm probably most excited about. I got some interior decals to break out that black and gray look. I got these, which are like a generic topographical map. They're just dash overlays. And then to match all the blue on the interior, we also got these bright blue Bronco decals. And that's gonna go right here on this dash inlay. And then I got other panels here for the top part of the door. I'm not doing a full door because I think that'd be a bit much. But we'll get that installed and see what it looks like. I need to find a little extra light. It's starting to get late here, so once I do that, we'll get going on the install. Alright, so we're just gonna rock this with cell phone light. That's more than enough for me to see by. Like everything else, gotta clean our spot. I see some residue from whatever cleaner they used when they detailed it, which means it was probably just a not very clean rag. So we'll clean her out real good so it'll stick and dry her off some. I'm gonna start with my little interior letters. And if you get a good decal person, they'll print you two copies so that you don't have to worry if you stick it incorrectly. I usually recommend using something dust-free, but I have paper towels. That's what I have right now. Alrighty. And normally I would use like a pair of tweezers, but We're just gonna rock our fingertips here. And vinyl usually sets in pretty easy. Just line her up and then tuck it in. Work all the air bubbles out, which with heat, they'll come out on their own too. That just kind of livens up the space a little bit. And they make all kinds of different colors, so you don't even have to like stick with a theme or anything. But me, I'm just trying to match all the same color that's in here. Glad there's two sets. This one doesn't feel like the tackiest of vinyl I've ever used. It's also a little chilly, so that's probably not helping this. It just feels like generic, like craft store vinyl. It's not a permanent or automotive or anything high quality. It'll do for now though. Ultimately it's going to fade, which will be alright. I got a second set. I'll probably copy it onto my machine and then print my own when the time comes. Definitely use a better quality vinyl. I might tack up more tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the 70s, so we'll see if that helps it out any. Well, I say 70s, but it probably means like 64, 65. Close enough after being in like 20-degree weather. Last one. I'll add this second set to my sticker stash in here for when I'll inevitably need to use that in the future. Now, this big, beautiful dash piece is going to go right there, just like that. Let's see if we can get her right in one try. Because I only got one of these. And it feels like it's got the tear away too for the airbag up here. Make sure you don't tear that out. And that it comes off with your sheet. Now that's quality vinyl. The light. Lined up there. Lightly tack her in place. Push out all the air bubbles. Double check everything. I'll make squeegees for this, but I'll just massage it in place. Just this corner some. There it goes. Any heat gun. Yeah. So I can get this to lay down.
Mm-hmm.
She asleep?
Yeah, she fell asleep after she ate her hot dog. Where's my heat gun?
Hold Mike.
So it looks like you're gonna have to do some trimming.
kind of folds down a little bit. This corner don't want to stick. This corner's laying. I don't know how to fix that. Bottom edge does not want to stick. And I don't know why. But that's one panel done.
Oh yeah.
4 doors and 2 cubby sides to go. It might be too dark, I don't know. I should probably call him white for me.
I gotta go check on the kid, but
Yeah.
you get everything else done?
Won't be able to do the rear door pockets because I don't have hardware. I don't know. It was supposed to come with some, but it didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Work out all the bubbles. Yeah, that'll be, and I need you assistance.
Yeah. Why?
I have to dismantle this to run through.
No shit. Okay, fair enough.
And I'm sure I can figure out, but I feel better when you're around. Because I'm still an amateur. Yeah, I'll probably just run some glue behind it at some point.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it fucking bakes out this summer.
Yeah.
What's this?
Just cut out for the airbag.
Oh.
It lines up with the
Fancy.
things under there. Yeah.
Fancy.
But don't look bad.
No, not at all.
Except for the fact it won't stick.
You having that beanie?
Yeah. There you
Fucking ears are cold.
go. Okay. After some additional lighting, we've got it installed on the dash. That's that side. And then we got some panels by the air vent there. And then also on this side, kind of behind the dash cluster. So it just adds a little something that's not, you know, ugly ash gray. That looks cool. We'll see how it holds up. Gotta let some heat get into it as it warms up and see how it goes. It's vinyl, so it's removable if it doesn't work. And yeah, I like it. Just gotta do the doors now. Alright, so now we've got some more light outside. We're going to do the door panels. I've got front and rears. These here are the fronts. Those are going to match our new dash panel pieces here. You'll be able to see those. They go on either side of the steering wheel, and this one's in the middle. For those who are interested, they make these that go down here on the glove box. You've also got center and lower door panel pieces. It'll fill out this area here, down here, and pretty much any other place you might want some decoration. I opted to not go the overkill route and do every single piece that they offer. I'm just going to add a little bit of something to kind of help, you know, brighten things up in here a little bit. I've had these laying out on the dash where there's some heat that'll help get them to flatten out from the tube they were rolled in. Should also help them adhere a little bit better. Still working with this piece here. Didn't put enough heat in on the corners where it transitions. So we'll probably hit that a few times and get this vinyl to stretch out a little bit and become that new shape. So we'll just keep an eye on it and see what that does. I may have to replace this piece, but we'll see how it lays. So yeah, let's get started on these door pieces, get them cleaned up, and get those installed. Here we go with our install. If you got a heat gun, I would suggest using it. They're gonna be your best friend at getting this stuff to relax. Usually I'd kind of cut it and then peel it into place, but we're not doing that today. Just gently tuck her in. Make sure we like the placement. Squeegees make this useful. I don't have any, but this will do. heat to make your stick, take your form. These door panels are textured, so you might need to rub it in a little bit better as you go, but it will stick quite well actually. Just make sure any of your bends are heated nicely to get that shape. And there you go. One door card installed. Makes it look a little bit better. Now to do the rest. So I already got this piece lined up. I did the tops here first before I smoothed anything down, just to make sure it's sitting where it needs to. And we'll start pressing it in and add some heat. Get all the little air bubbles out and push it underneath the trim a little bit. Work that bubble with a knuckle. Highly recommend trim tools if you got them. And there we are. 2 panels down. We'll knock out the other 4 and see what she looks like after that. Okay, so we got our door pieces in. This is what it looks like all together. It just adds a little something to the inside here. Not so dull and black everywhere. I know it's a little dark in the back, but we got some shade from the neighbor's tree. But I think it'll do quite nicely. Just does what it needs to do, just a little extra something. Nothing crazy. I like it. Now we'll just see if it stays together and holds up. When working with vinyl, especially like a higher quality vinyl designed for vehicle applications, heat is your friend, but don't do too much. You could burn a hole through the vinyl or stretch it. It does have memory, so if you get it and it's rolled up, lay it flat in a warm spot That'll help get it to, you know, flatten out so you can work with it easily. And then when you're applying it, use a little bit of heat here and there, and then let it cool, and that'll get the vinyl to create memory for that new spot. You might have to try it a few more times in some places, but eventually it will set. But yeah, let us know what you think, and I'll let Austin know where I got these from so you can put the link in the bio. Thanks.